20 tips for developing a winning mindset. Tip number 1. Write down your ideas. Whenever you get an idea, write it down so you don't forget. It could mean huge rewards later. Tip number 2. Always be networking. You're going to meet new people all the time. If you network with everyone you can, you'll soon have a large list of contacts build up. Tip number 3. Make up your own mind. You're going to get lots of advice. Listen to it carefully and then make up your own mind. Trust your judgment. Tip number 4. Brand everything. Your brand is how people are going to remember you in the future when they need your products or services. If they don't see it, they won't remember it. Tip number 5. Commit to learning. Learn something new every day, not casually, but as an actual commitment to your success. Tip number 6. Write down what you learn. Learning is a process that consists of several steps. Learning is only the first step. You need to take steps to remember it as well. Tip number 7. Teach what you learn. Teaching something to someone else not only ensures that you understand it, but it also helps you remember it. In fact, teaching is one of the most effective ways to retain information. Tip number 8. Be social online. Don't use social media just to push products. You can network using social media as well as learn new things. Be social and contribute something to the social sphere. Tip number 9. Don't work in a vacuum. You won't get anything done in a vacuum. You need other people. If you need help, ask for it, and if other people need help, do your best to help them. Tip number 10. Be humble. Remember, no matter how much success you attain, you got to where you are with the help of other people. Tip number 11. Be persistent above all else. It is going to take time to achieve the success that you want. Be patient, and keep going until you have it, no matter how it takes. Tip number 12. Take care of yourself. Remember, you need to be the best self that you can be in order to achieve your goals. Take care of yourself mentally, physically, and in all other ways. Tip number 13. Read for inspiration. Read everything that you can find regarding entrepreneurship, your particular industry, or motivating yourself to achieve goals. There is a lot of good information out there and it might inspire you to new ideas. Tip number 14. Work 9 to 5. Commit to a daily time frame where you will be working the entire time, without getting distracted by YouTube videos, Facebook, or any other needless browsing. Keep the TV off, and guard your time jealously. Tip number 15. Choose your companions wisely. Surround yourself with people who are going to help you succeed, or at the very least, are positive and uplifting and don't bring you down with negativity. Tip number 16. Take time off. When the workday is done, take time off and get completely away from it. As important as working is during the time that you've committed to, not working during your free time is just as important. Tip number 17. Take some risks. If you don't take any risks, you're never going to get the huge rewards that they can bring. Just like with lottery tickets, you can't win if you don't play. Tip number 18. Be aware of your shortcomings. If you know what your weaknesses are, you will be much more able to use your strengths. Tip number 19. Choose to work with people who complement you. If you choose people who already know what you know, or do what you do, you will get a lot less done than if you choose people who make up for where you fall short. Tip number 20. Be forgiving. Everyone makes mistakes, including you. When you make a mistake, forgive yourself and move on. Don't dwell on past errors.